with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And looking at their schedule, they picked the worst time to be out of sync. Heading into a tough matchup now, you wonder what the game plan will be coming out. Will they try something new?
Now here's Brunson to the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That shot off. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Hart lays it up and banks it in.
You get to see on display how Jalen Brunson has become this dynamic force offensively. Nice use of the pick and roll.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Brunson. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Here's Booker. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Brunson, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant. He said, I want to get physical with him. Make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffles feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. And Durant gets it to go.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Hart from long range. Offensive rebound. Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's what you call sticking with the play and converting. Jalen Brunson gets to the offensive window.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And the Knicks with possession. Brunson with it. Richards picks him up. Towns.
Out of bounds.
And there's the rejection.
Some substitution. Mason Plumlee.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
Phoenix
And the foul on the shot.
Done.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team
Well,
foul.
I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would
Jalen
become the player
Brunson.
he is today, Grant.
At the line.
Yeah, that's for sure,
Two
B.A.
shots.
Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Three-pointer. Durant's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the paint. Hart. Second shot opportunity.
2
Three-pointer.
minutes
Bridges.
remaining in the first.
New York again can't hit. Suns trail by 4. It's Beal on the wing. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brunson taking his time here. There's the drive. Towns. Fades and shoots. It's tipped. And they're on the run. Here's Dunn. Hits the three-pointer.
Done.
And with the defender
Three-point
not
goal.
really committing to him. He fires away.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
Mikal
How
Bridges.
about that quick three response by
Nixley.
Mikal Bridges?
14-10.
For three, Booker. Knocks down
Devin
the
Booker.
triple. Booker's got 8. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Carl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got
16,
to love it.
13.
Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Brunson. Down low. Hart. Missed inside. Suns trail by 3. Here's Booker. The kick to Durant. Here's the 3. He buries
Kevin
it from
Durant.
3.
Three-point goal.
Durant's gotten his second bucket.
This guy can do so much for you
Out of
on the
bounds.
offensive end, and that is
Suns
why his
ball.
number gets called time and time again.
Substitution on the court.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Jones from outside. It's
That's
a
the end
tie
of the
game
first quarter
in
with the
New York.
score.
And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
The Suns, 16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Knicks lead, 18.
All right, Grant, coming down to the
16.
final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Going all the way to the
Mikal
rack.
Bridges.
And it's Bridges with
Knicks
the
lead,
jam.
20.
Well, a quick
16.
transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning. Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Back to Allen. This one for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history.
First personal
You
foul.
could argue that Steve
First
Nash
team
still
foul.
ranks ahead of him. He did win 2
Substitution for the
MVPs
Suns.
with the Suns.
Kevin
When
Durant.
it's all said and done,
Bradley
I
Beal.
think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Now here's Brunson. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the
Mikal
jam.
Bridges.
Yeah, what a sequence
Knicks
by
lead,
Mikal Bridges.
22.
Classic two-way player,
16.
all on display right there.
Beal from outside. New York leading by 6. And it's Bridges with the
Mikal
jam.
Bridges.
The best way to get a clean look is with those
24.
quick hitters on the break.
16.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Jones from outside. They get it back. The kick to Durant. To stop the run. Durant,
Durant.
so effective
That's
inside.
from
And
Tyus
Kevin
Jones.
Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And an important part of
Defensive
every
foul
team's game.
charged to
look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've made an effort to get out
That's
and
his
run,
first personal.
using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Beal from outside.
Beal.
And he's now 1
points.
for 4 after that one.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
2 minutes
here's
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
9 points in the game. Count it.
Mikal Bridges.
And they found a nice flow
Knicks
offensively
lead
here in the second
29.
period.
21.
Lindor, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring
Devin Booker.
numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy.
Mikal
What he's
Bridges.
proven is he can handle the basketball.
Knicks
He can
lead
initiate action.
31.
You'll love the work
23.
ethic that went into that.
And so it's Phoenix with it. After the basket by New York on the other end. Out to Beal. From the arc. That's good.
Beal.
And so Durant with the assist.
Timeout.
Beal's already got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Here
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Everyone. Get
And
back
Kevin
for
Durant
it.
is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, boys?
In this game, better be
City
to triple overtime.
Make
I've got
some
to list
noise.
everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much
Knicks
time we
lead
got, BA?
33.
All-time great,
26.
Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Here's O'Neal, following the bucket by the Knicks.
Devin Booker.
Booker's shot is good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
To the middle. Puts up the 8-footer. And Robinson finishes it off. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
35.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Bridges misses. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Suns. They trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Mason Plumlee.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Mikal Bridges.
That one goes. Count it.
Knicks lead.
And once more this
37.
half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Booker for 3. No good on the buzzer
That's the
beater.
end of the first half with the
And
score.
we finished off one half
The
of play.
Knicks,
New York out in
37.
front. They lead
The
by
Suns,
6. And we'll step away
31.
briefly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Suns trail by 6. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Pass to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from
40.
distance.
31.
Tipped away. Achua with it. Durant covering. Here's Robinson. Right side, Anunoby. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Durant. Durant! Automatic at the rim.
Assisted by
As soon as he's shot ready, Kevin Durant, the rise and fire on the pull-up jumper. That is sweet.
Pass to Anunoby. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. To the inside. And here's Richards. And a strong
Nick
finish
Richards.
with 2 hands.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
It's Bridges on the wing. 90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap. Folks, this guy makes the game look easy.
Timeout called by New York. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Durant. Can't hit from the elbow. New York leading by 3. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering the shooter. Good movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Allen on the wing. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Bridges, right side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices are out there saying it's an overpay to pay Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer and that contract looks like a bargain.
2 minutes
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes.
Gillespie. The kick to Durant. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Yes, sir!
Kevin Durant.
KD for 3.
3-point goal.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is
Nick
incredible.
Richards. First
Doris, how
personal
about the
foul.
evolution of Jalen Brunson's
Second team
career
foul.
from role player to star player?
Jalen
He
Brunson.
begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And the basket by Plumlee.
Assist from
This is what Tyus Jones
Tyus
does
Jones.
best. A floor general who takes pride in creating shots for his teammates.
Brunson with the finish inside.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the
Knicks lead.
5 consecutive buckets.
45.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Allen, left side. Three-pointer. That's
Grayson
in.
Allen.
Coming off an assist from Jones. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, the bounce pass put
Mason
right on
Plumlee.
the money. Nice assist.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's Brunson missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
From
Slam dunk by
Gillespie.
Plumlee.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The 3, O'Neal. Pass to Gillespie. Goes back up. Banked it in on the
Gillespie.
glass. And now a 3-point Suns lead. He can't hit that time.
That's
That
the
takes
end
us
of
to
the
the end of
third
the
quarter
third
with the
quarter.
score.
What a game.
The
Neither
Knicks,
team giving ground.
52.
Phoenix out in front.
The Suns,
Up by 3.
55.
And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And New York has possession. It's a three-point game. Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. Plumlee pulls down the board. And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. Inside. The three ball. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so
Kevin
far.
Durant.
Yep,
The
that one
assist.
goes.
Mason
And they're putting
Plumlee.
together another quality possession to take control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have
Kevin
effective
Durant.
trips like that one.
Three-point goal.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timeout Knicks.
And the Knicks call time here. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
Once again, fans,
Most I
make
think
some noise
about
for your
Kevin
Knicks.
Durant is how
City
much he
Answer.
loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his
Suns
craft.
lead.
And from the
63.
sideline, let's catch up with
54.
Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their team. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right,
Suns
appreciate it,
lead.
Allie.
If
63.
Brunson sees any
56.
daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Here's Booker. And the Suns
Devin
getting
Booker.
another bucket right there.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Here's Brunson outside. Brunson from way downtown.
What a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to
Suns
put the ball
lead.
in the basket.
65. 59.
Outside for Booker. The three is up. And it's Booker again missing. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Puts up a deep three. And they get it back. Here's Hart. Goes up again. Outside Brunson. With contact. Brunson gets it to go.
Jalen Brunson wants the
Suns
ball in
lead.
these moments, and
65.
there he shows you
61.
why. Big-time shot.
Here's
2
Booker.
minutes remaining in the game.
Nice
2
spin off the
minutes.
left rim and in.
Devin
Booker's
Booker.
got 22 points.
Slick move. Makes the turnaround jumper look easy.
And it's Brunson missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
The kick to Durant. Fires the three. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Knicks ball.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Hart. Booker. Durant with it. Hard covering. Durant, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Anunoby.
Traveling violation.
That's going to be too many steps.
Phoenix
Gets
ball.
the whistle on the travel. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker fires from way outside. Here's Beal. Tipped.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
Anunoby on the wing. Fires for 3. Beautiful serve. Brings it in 3.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and
64.
does.
And here's New York now. Anunoby on the wing to tie it up. And they'll get another chance. The 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Some room here for Beal.
Bradley Beal.
Nails it.
Looking to close
Timeout.
things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse
It's
to give this
time
game away
for
at this point.
T-shirts.
Timeout called by New York. They're down by 5. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
But they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Suns lead.
Durant for 3.
69.
Oh, he
67.
buries it from outside.
Kevin Durant.
Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the
Timeout, New
balance, he
York.
will demand the basketball.
On your feet, fellas, and make
Called by
some
New York.
noise. It's your
They're
Knicks
losing by
City
5.
Dancer.
15 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
They grab their own miss. Here's Towns.
Anthony
And
Towns.
he sinks it.
What
Suns
energy on
lead
the offensive boards. The
72.
defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Nick Richards.
Interior D, and they've
Assist foul.
exploited.
1.
So Phoenix wins it. This was a
That's the end of the
hard-fought,
ball game.
well-earned victory for them.